Tinubu is poor, uses one wristwatch, drinks gari. My house in Maiduguri is better than his in Borderland. Shettima speaks. I don't know what these people take us for, but let's find out what this man means. News in detail, please. Vice President Kashim Shettima has extolled the virtues of his boss, President Bola Tinubu, saying, contrary to public opinion, the president is poor and lives a decent life. The vice president explained that his boss is not in power to accumulate wealth, but to leave a positive mark on the nation. Shettima spoke in Abuja on Thursday at the launch of a book titled Navigating the Politics of Universal Education Policies in Nigeria. The book is authored by Modupe Adelabu, a retired professor of educational administration at the Department of Educational Management at the Obafemi Awolowo University, OAU Ile-Ife. According to Punch, the vice president said Tinubu has a good soul, noting that he is a leader Nigerians can invest their trust in. He is empowered to leave landmarks on the sands of time. He is the most demonized politician in Nigeria, Shettima said. The first time I went to his house at Bordelon, I was looking forward to seeing a mansion comparable to Buckingham Palace with gardens and swimming pools, but there was nothing special about that house. My house in Maiduguri is better than the house in Bordelon. And at the formative stage of the All Progressive Congress, we held a meeting in his house. They served us variety of meals, but he opted to take Gary with granite for lunch. Since I have known him, he has been using only one wristwatch, and in fact, I dress better than him. He doesn't even care. He has overcome all those odds to dress well. So we need to rally around this poor man. He has taken some bold steps. The economy that we met was in a huge mess, but it wasn't for us. We were part, but it wasn't for us. We were part of the Buhari administration. We cannot deny that. We belong to the political family. It is not about apportioning blame. It is about finding solution to our nation's need. We knew there were challenges. Forget about the politics being played by Atiku Abubakar and the media crowd. They all said they were going to withdraw the fuel subsidy. Shettima said, the president had the courage and the willpower to take far-reaching decisions, adding that the economy is now on the path to sustained growth. We are now exporting about 1.7 million barrels of oil per day. The naira is stabilizing against the dollar, and with the food security crisis that is confronting us, we cannot divorce ourselves from the realities in the global space, he said. It is not a localized phenomenon, but ours was further compounded by the security challenges in the traditional food basket of a country, the North Central and the Northwest. But the security issues will be addressed, and the rest assured that in the coming months, Nigerians will see a sea of change in their fortunes. I want to ask all of us to rally around this poor man. I don't know what you aim to get with this thing you wrote. I don't know say Shettima don turn wetin dey call her. You don turn how I go use put her. You don dey give us rhymes. Oh my God. These people can never ever cease to amaze me. They can never cease to amaze me. Sincerely. No matter how they do it, no matter how they try. These people who do not know the true meaning of greed, you want everything, you want to have everything even though you don't need them. It's greed and that is Nigerian politician. Coming out to say us, he's not in the power to take wealth, but he's in power to sit down and watch people embezzle our funds because he wants them to lick his ass. There are two different seeds, there are two different kind of people. There are people who need something. They need it, that is why they do it. I'm not saying those people who do those things are good people, but I'm saying at least. And then there are people who do something not because they need it, but because they need to feel in a certain sort of way. These two kind of people, you will find politicians inside. It don't make sense. Your statements will be in record file. Any attempt to change it, you will face the court of no return in 2027, inshallah. Okay. Unsolicited, idle, aggravating, deceitful, hollow image, laundering, combatant, false propaganda. Contrary to what his wife told the world, that they are super rich. Yes, now his wife said they are super rich. That means they don't need anybody. They don't need money, whatever. But what I'm going to say is me, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in whatever Shettima they talk. Say make we rally around Tinubu. How? How? That's my problem with those useless politicians. They easily face the citizens and start telling them lies with fear of God. Who in this country doesn't know that Tinubu is corruptibly rich? How did you expect somebody that will face you confidently and start telling you lies to be a good leader? They're just playing with the people's intelligence and taking people for a ride. God will judge them by his grace. We all know that, but Mr. President should warn his governors and local government chairmen because they are the hidden criminal to spoil the regime. Person wey dey use Cadillac Escalade 2024 SUV wey worth $82,572 and above say him dey drink garri and groundnut. E don tey wey I dey suspect say dis vibe dey take kolo. See, there is absolutely nothing wrong. Everybody craves something. E get people wey be say for their fridge full am different kind of foods. Dem get 5 different kinds of soups. Dem get different kind of stews. Dem get stew. Dem get sauce. Dem get vegetable sauce. Dem get egg sauce. Dem get different type of. You understand? But wetin dey hungry dem na garri and groundnut. Normal cravings. E dey happen to everybody. You go cook food. Na you go cook food. Na you go just abeg. I no dey interested. I no dey eat. For you to come outside now, come use that one dey talk. No be am. Say person drink garri no mean say person get pulse. So na wetin hungry and na im chop. If the day wey those one wey dem serve una wey go hungry and im go chop, na so e be. Then you either do not know what it means to be poor, a two-time governor of Lagos, a one-time senator. His wealth and riches are his investment in humans. The who is who in Lagos and Western politics. Who have made and what do you have? Anyway, we know it's a political slogan. We know the meaning and understand what you convey to the world. You just spoke in political parables. One-time senator, governor for 8 years in Lagos. Wife, 12 years senator. Poor man. It's a piety for this country. Then they play with us now. I'm sorry to say this. Some of our country leaders need to be taken to hospital for a sanity checkup. I second that. The man you're saying is poor said his money put him where he is now. Even before the election and during campaign himself, he and his wife said they have more than enough. Now the thing is, I actually like that Shettima came out to say this because they're actually poor. You know why? Then they're very poor in spirit. Then they're poor in sympathy, empathy. Then they're poor in feeling what people they feel. Then they poor in character. Then they poor in honesty. Then they correct if you flip them. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen until I come.